Today I'm going to share a really pretty and unique Mother's Day Cricut project with you. In this tutorial, we're going to make this Mother's Day coffee mug with family names on it. The flowers connected to these names are actually the birth flowers that correspond to their birth month. I love how personalized and customizable this project is. You're going to learn a lot of skills in this video, like how to connect names to flowers, how to slice a pattern into your design to give it beautiful colors for sublimating, just like you see here, and how to use this HTVRont Tumbler heat press. By the way, if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Kerri. I share all kinds of DIY videos on my channel, like Cricut projects, laser engraving, sublimation, and even how to start your own small business with these craft tools. I have a little something for everyone on here. If that sounds cool to you, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of my new videos. I'd also appreciate it if you hit that thumbs up button and left a comment down below, because your engagement really helps my small business grow here on YouTube. I made this Mother's Day mug using sublimation and the mug press from HTVRont. However, if you don't have a sublimation printer, you could also make this using permanent vinyl. I love sublimation because it's so easy. Literally, all you have to do is print out the design and heat press it on. I also prefer sublimation for coffee mugs because permanent vinyl shouldn't be put in the microwave. I'm the type of person who reheats my coffee about 5 times before I finish it, so I definitely need my cups to be microwave safe. I also hate hand washing my dishes like you need to do with permanent vinyl, so that's another reason why I'll be sublimating this mug. Let's go over all of the materials that you'll need to make this project. I'm using my Epson Workforce 7210 that I converted into a sublimation printer with Hippo ink from Amazon. The sublimation mugs and sublimation paper are also from HTVRont, as well as this tumbler press that I'll be using to heat press the design onto the mug. You can't use any old mug or paper when sublimating. It has to be specifically made for sublimation because they have a special coating on them that makes the ink infuse into the mug. You'll also need thermal tape to tape your paper onto the mug before heat pressing. This keeps your design in place so it doesn't slide around in the press. I'll be designing this mug in Cricut Design Space, so I'll walk you through all the steps in this Design Space tutorial. Designing the cup is the hardest part, and I tried to make that nice and easy for you with my bundle. If you decide to make this mug using permanent vinyl, you'll also need transfer tape and a standard grip mat. Now let's move over to the computer and get designing. After you click the link in my video description, it will bring you to my Etsy shop where you can purchase this SVG flower bundle. Once you download the file, save them to a folder on your computer. Then you can open it up and find the flower for the birth month that you want to use. This bundle comes with the 12 birth month flowers, and I've also included several different designs for the title, such as moms, mamas, grandmas, papas, dads, mimas, gigi's, nanas, and grandpas, and also the word garden that you can pair with any of these names. Download the file and save it to your computer. Next, we're going to open up Cricut Design Space. I'm going to be uploading flowers for the months of January, February, March, and October. So we're going to click Upload, Upload Image, Browse, and then select the months that you want. So the first one is January. I'm going to open it and then click Upload. And then for the second one, February, Upload. March, upload, and October. Next, I want to upload the title, so click Upload, Browse, and select the Mom's Garden SVG Bundle and click Open. Then click Upload. Now you want to select all of these and click Add to Canvas. Right now they're all grouped together so we can separate them. And then these are all also grouped together, so I'm going to ungroup it and take out the names that I want. So I want to have moms and garden, and then I can delete all of these other ones. I'm going to make it a little bigger. Drag this over here, and I want the moms to be right on top of the garden, but I want the ends to be like in line with each other. So I'm going to shrink this down to right about there. And then under this, I want to put the flowers with the names in them. If you forget which flower right here corresponds to which month, you can click over here. So I want to do January 1st, which is this one. You need to ungroup it, and that separates the flower from the stem so that you have room to type in a name. So click text and type in the name. The first name is going to be Chris, and then you can choose whatever font you like. I think this Babe font is pretty cute, so let's do that. And then we can rotate it and line it up with the end of the flower, and then take the stem and drag it down. And then we can highlight all of this and click Combine, Unite. Now this is all one piece. Now let's do the next name. So February, here's my flower. I'm gonna ungroup it, separate the stem, make a text box, and then I'm gonna type in Barrett. Rotate it, line it up, adjust the stem, and then highlight it all and click Combine, Unite. Now for March. Ungroup, separate the stem, make a text box, rotate, drag it over to here, then highlight all of this, click Combine, Unite. Now for the last one, which is me, ungroup it, separate, text, rotate, then highlight all of these and click Combine, Unite. Delete this accidental text box. Probably gonna shrink these down. Now is where you would want to resize your image or change the colors. If you're working with a permanent vinyl, you're probably going to be going with like a solid color, like purple or something. I'm going to be doing sublimation, so I want my design to have a lot of color. So I'm going to show you how to add a whole bunch of color to your design without using solid colors. First, I'm going to go over to Create Fabrica. At the top, you'll see where it says graphics, and then you can go down to backgrounds. They have all of these different backgrounds that you can take and then slice into your design. So I'm going to look for maybe like a floral background. Create Fabrica has literally everything you could ever need on this website. I have their all access subscription, which means I can download as much as I want, whenever I want. There's no limit. If you don't have that and you want to try out their website, you can sign up for a free trial through the link down below in my video description. Maybe these ones would look nice. So I'm going to click download. Open up the zip file, and there's a whole different variety of textures that you can go through. I want something that's really colorful and that's gonna pop on my cup. So let's try this one. Right click and save it. Then back in Design Space, we're gonna upload that file. So click Upload Image, Browse, select the file and open it. We're gonna click Complex and Continue. And then Apply and Continue. Make sure you select Print and Cut Image right here and click Upload. Select the file and click Add to Canvas. Now what we're going to do is take this design and drag it over here. Let's right click and move it to the front. And drag it on top of this. I want to slice it, so if you highlight the whole thing, it doesn't let you slice them all together. You have to do it one at a time. Let's try uniting all of these together and then see if we can do it all together. Combine, unite. Now we can highlight this whole thing and click slice. So then we can drag this piece away and we can delete it. and then drag all of these black pieces away, and then you're left with this really pretty design. Another thing that I like to do instead of deleting this is to take this black layer and send it to the back. So then if you put it over this, it makes it pop out a lot more. See how much better that looks compared to that? I think that looks really pretty. So now what we want to do is highlight all of this, and then you can flatten it. So now we're going to go up to make it. It's asking us if we want to save the project. So yes, let's save the project. Oh, we almost forgot to resize our image. So let's go click cancel. We need to measure our cup and figure out how big we want to make this design. I want my design to be about 2.5 inches wide by 3.25 inches tall. So let's highlight all of this and then shrink it down, probably to right about there. Now we can click make it. Since this is going to be heat pressed onto the cup, we need to mirror the image. Otherwise, it's going to print out backwards. And then click continue. Send to printer. Select the different printer on your network. I have some inkjet printers and I have a sublimation printer. My sublimation printer is this Epson Workforce 7210. So click that. Turn the bleed off and the system dialog on, and then click print. Double check you have the right printer selected up here. It changed it back to the OfficeJet. I want the Epson. Then click Preferences. I like to change my paper type to a high quality paper, like premium photo paper glossy. Change the quality to high. Make sure you have sublimation paper loaded into your printer before you press OK. Then click OK and print. So first I'm going to plug in the HTVRont Tumbler press and turn it on. Right now it's set to 390 for 240 seconds. HTVRont has a handy tumbler press time and temperature guide on their website. I'm going to be working with ceramic mugs, so they recommend a temperature of 380 to 400 degrees for 150 to 210 seconds. The 390 degrees is good, but 240 is a little too long. I'm going to do it for 210. So if I click on this time button, I can lower it really easily to 210. Now we just have to wait for it to get heated up to the right temperature. You can see right here it tells the temperature and it's slowly moving up. While that heats up, I'm going to cut out my design. You could use your Cricut for this, but it's such a small and easy design that I always just use scissors. Then this gets taped onto the mug. So this is a thermal tape. It's a special kind of tape that won't burn inside of the heat press. Then once our heat press is heated up, we can just slide it in and turn it on. So you can see our light turned to green. It's at 390 for 210 seconds. Now we can just slide this in and push start. The countdown begins automatically, so now all we have to do is wait. Make sure you're wearing gloves because this will be burning hot. Then I like to set it down on the other glove and let it cool. All right, let's peel it off and see how it came out. I let this mug cool for a very long time, so it's not hot at all. That's why I'm not wearing gloves. But if you're more impatient, then definitely wear gloves. This is what the finished mug looks like. I think it came out super cute. I have a feeling that these are going to sell really good for Mother's Day. I can't wait to get them listed to my Etsy shop. What do you guys think? Do you like this project? Let me know down below in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you gave it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.